In this video, we will understand how to find the value of sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, okay, based on the quadrants. So we will start with the basic thing. Let's say in the first question, that is pi by 4. So we will write sine of pi by 4. Over here we have the values of the first quadrant, the angles lying in the first quadrant. So pi by 4 is over here. So sine of pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. From here we can say it will be 1 by root 2. These values you will be getting thorough over a period of time as you will proceed with your chapters. Okay, because this is the basic values that we are supposed to know in trigonometry for the first quadrant. Okay, similarly cos pi by 4 is equal to 1 by root 2 and tan pi by 4 is equal to 1. Same values 1 by root 2 and 1, okay, from this table. Now this was the case of first quadrant. First quadrant meaning is this quadrant. Okay, now next part is 3 pi by 4. So 3 pi by 4 is your second quadrant, and to this 3 pi by 4 we can write it as pi minus pi by 4. Okay, and over here we are supposed to know the quadrants. So first, in the first quadrant we say theta, and in the second quadrant we say pi minus theta. So this form is your pi minus theta. In the third quadrant we say pi plus theta, this is third quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant we say 2 pi minus theta. So over here in the second quadrant we say sine pi minus theta is sine theta, cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta. I am rubbing this and writing down over here. So this is your third quadrant, this is your fourth quadrant, this is 2 pi minus theta, this is pi plus theta. So this will be your tan pi minus theta is your minus tan theta. In first quadrant all are positive. Okay, in the third quadrant we will have sine pi plus theta is equal to minus sine theta, cos plus pi plus theta is minus cos theta, and tan pi plus theta is positive tan theta. In the fourth quadrant we say sine 2 pi minus theta is minus sine theta, cos 2 pi minus theta is positive cos theta, and tan 2 pi minus theta is minus tan theta. So over here all are positive. In second quadrant only sine is positive, in third quadrant only tan is positive, and in the fourth one is cos positive. Okay, now so 3 pi by 4 will lie in the second quadrant, to which we can write it as pi minus pi by 4. So finding the values of sine 3 pi by 4, we will write it as sine pi minus pi by 4, which will be equal to sine pi by 4 following this identity. So sine pi by 4 we know is 1 by root 2. Similarly, cos 3 pi by 4 can be written as cos pi minus pi by 4, and this will be minus cos pi by 4 using this identity. Okay, so cos pi by 4 we know is 1 by root 2, so this will be minus 1 by root 2. Hope everything is clear to you by now. Now, moving on to the next, tan 3 pi by 4. Again, we will use the same identity, pi minus pi by 4, which is equal to minus tan pi by 4, and this will give us minus 1. That's the answer for this. Hope everything you guys are enjoying. Now, moving on to the next is minus pi by 4. Minus pi by 4 is a very interesting thing. For this, just note down the identity sine minus theta is minus sine theta, cos minus theta is cos theta, this is important, and tan minus theta is minus tan theta. These are the identities that we usually understand through unit circle. Okay, no worries. So, sine minus pi by 4 will become minus pi by 4, which is minus 1 by root 2, and that is the answer using this identity. Second, cos minus pi by 4 is cos pi by 4 using this identity. Therefore, this will be positive 1 by root 2. Now, tan minus pi by 4 will be minus tan pi by 4, which will be minus 1 using this identity. Okay, so we understood till minus pi by 4. Now moving on to 5 pi by 4. I am trying to cover all the quadrants. Okay, so 5 pi by 4 would be lying somewhere over here in the third quadrant, and to this 5 pi by 4 we can write it as pi plus pi by 4, representing third quadrant, and in this equation we use different identities that we have already mentioned over here. Okay, so sine pi plus theta will be minus sine theta. So sine 5 pi by 4 can be written as sine pi plus pi by 4. This will be equal to minus sine pi by 4, which is minus 1 by root 2. Now next is cos 5 pi by 4 equal to cos pi plus pi by 4, which is equal to minus cos pi by 4, and this will be minus 1 by root 2. Similarly, tan pi plus pi by 4, this will be positive tan pi by 4 because this is third quadrant, so this will be your 1. These are the identities of third quadrant, and over here tan is positive, so our tan is positive over here. Now the thing is, everywhere in the quadrants I'm going slowly so that you can understand properly. Now we are left with 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4, let's understand how can we write 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4 is actually 2 pi minus pi by 4. If we will solve this, we will get 7 pi by 4. So this is your fourth quadrant. Now in the fourth quadrant we know sine is negative, cos is positive and tan is again negative. So we will say sine 2 pi minus pi by 4 is equal to minus sine pi by 4, and this will give us minus 1 by root 2. Minus 1 by root 2. Similarly, cos 2 pi minus pi by 4 will give you cos pi by 4, because cos is supposed to be positive in the fourth quadrant, and which will be 1 by root 2. Next, tan 2 pi minus pi by 4, which is equal to minus tan pi by 4, and which is minus 1. So we covered all the four quadrants in a very easy way and understood the concept easily. The most important thing is, in the fourth quadrant we will use these identities that we used, and cos has to be positive. So cos is positive in our case. Hope guys you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments on what topics especially we should work on. Any inquiry is invited. Thank you very much.